Hello. Hi. Awesome. Okay. Can you hear me? Hi, guys. Welcome to the Real-Time Creator Lounge. My name is Andrew, and today we are going to be showcasing our StreamDiffusion TD track winners, two of them. If you don't know that much about Daydream, feel free to join our Discord from wherever you're joining or wherever you're watching. We are a real-time AI community, and we're trying to be a place where uh, anyone who's interested in building AI tools, creating AI art, any sort of collaboration and questions can be sort of found or um, can be found from our Discord. But yeah, recently we just had our first 2-week real-time AI video program hackathon, and it was over 30 participants from both the StreamDiffusion track and the Scope track. I was responsible for the StreamDiffusion track, and we had 3 winners. And today we're going to go with interviewing 2 of them. These will be weekly creator lounges where we just, invite anyone who's working on anything within StreamDiffusion, anything with real-time AI. It's just a place where people can share their what they've been working on, and I can ask questions, or we can do a demonstration. Our first creator is Juan, and Juan won second place within our StreamDiffusion track, and his project was called Becoming, and it is a really cool, really neat piece of technology. Basically, it uses StreamDiffusion TD to generate biological looking visuals straight from an L system, which is a type of generative a node in TouchDesigner, and all of it you can control either directly from your TouchDesigner, or anyone from across the world can control it using a phone. It's pretty fantastic, and today we're just gonna go through a live demo on just showing on how I can control it just through using my phone. And I live in Canada, and I believe Juan, oh, I forget where you're from, but it's miles away. It's miles away, and yet I can, literally just
From
use.
Colombia.
Yeah, but yeah, let's go through. Or before we continue, I just want to also note that we'll also be going through the first place winner, which is Emil. But yeah, two people that we're going to be interviewing. Anyways, yeah, that's all I had for me. If Juan wants to come up, share his screen now, and just talk a little bit more, introduce yourself, and I would love to know like a little bit more about your background, what you do, how you heard about Daydream, all of that.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Greetings from Colombia here. So, well, it's nice to be here. I am visual artist. I have been working mostly in the video and photography field, but in the last few years, I have been very interested in the whole concept of impermanence and how things are changing and evolving each second. So based on that, I have been developing some projects related with real-time uh, generation things, and I found some years, 3 years ago, TouchDesigner, and I start experimenting with that. And in the last year, with all this AI thing, I found Daydream in the internet. It was like like a great encounter. It was basically using the StreamDiffusion operator or system designed by Simulate. And in one update, I saw Daydream, and I thought, wow, this is something great, because the one of the most painful things at the beginning was rely on on my own computer GPU, and in order to generate the things. So this tool is really amazing uh, as a creators, in order that you can put all the computing AI generation on
Yeah.
Daydream, and you
Yeah.
can focus on this. So this is great. This is great. And based on this, so okay, let's talk about a little bit about becoming. So this is a project that began uh, talking about impermanence and how the things are changing constantly. But then the idea in this hackathon was to explore the possibilities to put it in a file, in a system that anyone can use it, and make some tweaks and break it, and do and any kind of things. So
So,
okay, so first, okay,
no, just
no,
so
no,
anyone
that's
right
great.
now can use this version that you've made.
Yeah, that. This is exactly the same version
Cool.
that you can find in on the Daydream post there. Mhm.
Awesome. Okay. And I just wanted to know a bit about did you start this project just from the beginning of the creator video program, or was this something that you made or like that you thought about doing for a while now? I'm just curious to know because it sounds like TouchDesigner StreamDiffusion takes a lot of GPU power. So is this something that you always wanted to try doing, or was it just something that, you I don't know, like
I,
you want to do it?
I have tried some explorations before, but the GPU was a big bottleneck. So with Daydreams, I found in with the using of Daydream like a more FPS per second.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave me more flexibility, and the final output of the result on real time, it's quite better, because it looks more organic and natural. So it was great.
What's the
Using
difference
first. Uh,
between sorry, what's the difference between the FPS?
The FPS is about if I was using local here, using Tensor RT, and it was like I don't know, maybe 10 FPS. And with
Mhm.
Daydream, let's start this. With Daydream, it's about 22,
Mm.
22. So it's maybe the double FPS. So it's pretty good. Um, let me see something. Okay. Okay. Before that, okay. So we are now here in Daydream. So the basic idea is that in order to get these organic and natural structures, uh, going from using some subs here,
Mhm.
but basically you can use anything you want. You can use subs, but we all know that subs require like a high CPU usage, so
Yeah.
be careful with that. But basically, I'm using here some L systems from subs, and it's pretty cool, because you can play with these structures, with the thickness and many things. And all of those works using like different functions here. If you don't understand quite well the L system, you can Google it, and basically you can like a change the is
Sorry,
excuse me.
they look like trees.
Yeah, it's like a fractal formations based on combination of letters.
Yeah.
So we have very combination, multiple combinations. For this exercise, for example, I used ChatGPT, for example, in order to ask for different functions that work in organic work, like rhizomatic forms, or like a mycelium, thinking of fungi, or I don't know, maybe some different organic structures, and I start playing with that.
Yeah.
So each one of these have a different function. And then I have a switch here that I control with this master parameter here, so I can switch between the input type here. So I can switch here with the input type. I switch between those. And it gives me like by the moment, four different structures. And then I render those using like a geo comp. I use two cameras, like a top camera and a side camera from this. And finally, I merge them using like a basic comp. And then I control the rotation of this final transform using any kind of input, basically. And then I pass all of this here into this base component. I receive this, and I combine this with a noise. And also I distort a little bit all of this using a displacer, and the displacer also you can control it from the external signals. And finally, I put all this in a monochromatic, so you can basically I played using color and monochromatic, and I found that with mono, in this case, with this kind of structures, it works better. But it
Could you
depends. It depends on your
elaborate
needs.
on that? I'm very curious on your experience between color and non-color. I feel like
Yeah,
important.
yeah, because when you use when you use color, maybe on the StreamDiffusion input, if you have very high steps, maybe you can start also simulating that colors. So I thought that maybe on this case it was better with mono, and also all the details. I don't know why is the relationship between that, but using monochrome with noise works better for me here instead of or pure color input. But okay, that's something to consider. And also, I played with the with the displacement here of the noise, and this is something also only for the creator. But if you as a creator want to put this parameter also to be controlled by the final user of your experience or your installation, it will be fine. Okay, so basically the system has three different inputs. The first one is like a master controller, when you can, as a creator, like make basic rotations, like play with the steps of the stream diffusion here in order to test. Basically, you can play with those, and you can change, of course, the input type. That is the basic input form, and you can switch between three different prompts that are basically here. Let me show you quite fast. So here we have three prompts that you can change depending on the context and the concept that you are working on. And finally, you can test also your own input or texture. So for example, I put here sand. So I am starting here producing sand. That's important that here I'm using this operator, but then I can switch from the other two kind of inputs. Before of that, you can change here also your output resolution, and okay, that's depend on your needs. Right now, let's leave it a square. Okay, and that's it. So the second input is like a WebSocket connection. So I switch to WebSocket, and the idea is that we have here a bridge between TouchDesigner and a UI that you can open any place on internet. For that, you can run it locally on your computer. So in this web server, you have like a port. And for example, if I run here, let me bring this. If I run here, for example, local host and the same port, I can start like this UI, and this UI basically is here in this code. So how does it works? Let me show you like a basic image here. So basically, in this file of TouchDesigner is working like an engine for generating in real time, but also is working like a server. And so it's sending this data in real time. In this case here to the local host. But for example, if I switch to my and this is local. But if you want to connect with anyone on the internet, you have to use like a tunnel or like a service that allows you to connect. So there are many services. Basically, you can look for a HTTP tunnel service. This is only for I don't know, demo and like testing purposes or for small installations. But if you want to scale, the idea is that you don't put all the server thing on TouchDesigner, but you use like an external server, okay? Like you can use a Node.js or something like that. But in this case, I'm using like a tunnel. In this case, I'm using ngrok. So the idea is that I can start ngrok here, and then I can start using the same server here I'm using in ngrok. So it opens this tunnel and this URL, and through this URL I can start connecting in real time TouchDesigner with the system. So for example, here, let me put this. I have my cell phone here. So I start this URL and I hit here start experience, so I can start receiving here in real time some data from my cell phone. What data? The data that I am asking in these two codes. Basically, I'm looking here for the accelerators, the gyroscope, the mic level. So here I
Oh, the
have
mic
the
level
mic.
too.
The mic level, yeah, it's only numbers, not your voice, but you can play also with that, for example, and
Yeah.
you can look at the code. And I'm not a developer, so excuse me if the code I was using some like byte code in here in order to make this work.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea is that also you can change anything here. For example, if I don't know, I use maybe a color picker here, I can get this color, for example, and then I can go into the code. For example, here at this line, you have like all the variables, like quick config variables. And for example, here I have the button colors. So for example, I have this button color. So I will change this. This is real time. The idea is that you don't do this if you have an installation.
Yeah.
So I change this, and for example, if I hit refresh here on my smartphone, the button
Oh,
change
wow. It's like
for this
CSS is
color.
in
But
the.
the idea is that the idea that you don't change the UI in real time, you know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So you can play with this. You can change, of course, all the UI, the text, the subtitles, the description, all the style. You can play with the CSS from here, and that's it. Of course, the idea is that if you scale this, you can put this, you can serve this from a server, not directly from TouchDesigner, but that's okay and it works. So I don't know if we can.
We have like
Okay,
5 minutes left, so I was just wondering, could I? So it's a server, right? So like that's a website. Can I go onto it and
yeah,
control things?
yeah. Let me. I close this.
Yeah.
So do you have the URL already?
I no. Could you send it over to me?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
okay. Let me send to you. In Discord, it will be fine.
Sure. Yeah, Discord will work. Yeah.
Or here in the StreamYard. let me let me find this. I thought that you had it, but that's okay. Let me put it on the StreamYard. Uh, that's it.
Let me see. Yes, I see it. Okay.
Okay.
So if I click on this guy, I can visit it, and then I believe from there I get a website, I think. Like this?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
So there you have the. Let me put the touch designer in perform mode. I don't
yeah,
know because I'm using that like at the screen sharing and all the things.
yeah.
So let me put this here.
And so as I rotate it, it will actually move.
Yeah.
And,
Mhm. And
so
you,
there's also different input types.
yeah, like you have like a texture 1, texture 2, texture 3. That's the input. Okay, that's the L system that is switching between the different kinds
Oh.
of structures. Yeah.
Oh, and then I can, okay, and then I can go through all the different textures. So if I press texture
Yeah.
3,
Uh-huh.
oh, nice. Cool. And then what's the level of restriction supposed to mean?
It's like you can go from more or less steps in the stream diffusion operator. So with less steps,
Oh,
it's like a more freedom creation.
yeah, I
With more
see.
steps, it's more restricted by the image input in the stream diffusion. Yeah.
And then I also have texture 4, which brings down my own prompt.
Yeah, you can put your own prompt here, there. Yeah.
Clouds. What if I do something like rainbow clouds?
Rainbow clouds. Okay.
Whoa, that's awesome. Oh my
Okay.
god.
And there is something very important here, that is you have that prompt, right?
Yeah.
But in the system, the input that you put has a prefix and a suffix decided by me as a creator, and this
Yeah.
is very important. So, for example, here I am receiving from you uh, like magic sparkles, right?
Mhm.
Okay, magic sparkles, but at the prompt I have magic sparkles, but before of that I have organic, that is my prefix, organic magic sparkles, and then a complement that I put as a creator, that is magic sparkles texture as a biological system, and I put a complement like no human face or form. So the
Ah,
idea is that it doesn't matter the prompt that the user use, but it always be framed on the context that you need as a creator, because something with AI is that we don't want to lose control here
so it's like
of
a
the.
guardrail. It's like to protect the prompt from going too crazy.
Yeah, basically, if you don't want to, of course, if you want to maintain a concept cleaner and to give some freedom, but also to maintain a concept along the project. So I think that's it.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Juan. Yeah, I feel like this is such a great demonstration on how TouchDesigner and StreamDiffusion can really transcend just your own laptop. Like you're in Colombia and I'm all the way in Vancouver, and we're like playing with like a visual together. That's like super, and it's like very responsive too, which I'm very impressed about. So thank you so much for sharing. Um, do you want to show off your creator profiles to show the audience where you can download this project? I'm sure there'll be lots of people who want to try it out.
Yeah, of course. So we can go here on Daydream Live, and here you can filter maybe uh, looking for touch designer projects,
Mm-hmm.
and then there are a lot of interesting projects here. This hackathon was amazing. I was so inspired by all of these works. This is amazing. I have to test one by one.
Yeah.
And here you can find this one, becoming, and you can download it straight away. This contains the touch designer file, but also like a FBX 3D model for the first input, and that's it.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much, Juan. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Andrew.
sharing it. I hope anyone who's watching
Thank you.
go check it out. But yeah, the next person I wanted to bring up was um, Emil, who is our first place winner. And Emil is someone who worked on a project called Concrete. And Concrete is when Emil made a really interesting demo video because I believe that he has done a lot with projection mapping, and for him, it seems like his demo video was a lot about trying to understand how to incorporate like humans within just an installation space and how to use StreamDiffusion TD to create his project called Concrete. So yeah, Emil, are you with us? Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Oh, I don't think I can hear you, Emil. I think you're muted. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Emil.
I want to say bravo for Juan, so we can learn a lot from Juan.
Yeah. I feel like Juan, yeah, absolutely. I feel like that was what the hackathon was for. The video program was definitely just so, everyone could take out some great learning experiences from each other. So I'm hoping that, whatever Juan made, anyone else could implement the same types of ideas into their own projects. But yeah, before we get into your project, I would love to know a little bit more about, who you are, where you're from, and like what did you do? Like, how did you hear about Daydream, and what was your TouchDesigner experiences before coming into this video program?
Cool. I'm from Macedonia, and I'm a medical doctor, but I work as a visual artist for more than uh, uh, 15 years now.
Wow.
I work a lot in the theater as a video designer, and then the video mapping. And I decided to learn Touch designer 1 year ago. So I'm a very new to Touch designer, and I'm amazed by the connectivity and the liveness and the possibilities. And then I saw stream diffusion for touch designer. I have contacted dot simulate, and it happens. It happened last May to hang out with stream diffusion, and I can say it's amazing work. So
Yeah.
tool and the possibilities are endless. So only the imagination can be like a cat. And I heard actually I had some questions for simulate, and I messaged him on Instagram, and he said message me on Discord, and that's how I got to the day.
Daydream.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
I was leaving the Windows platform, and I have to go back to the Windows now because of the graphic uh, uh, card, and then I saw that is a online option, so that's how I connect to Daydream, and I'm very happy, and I like the community a lot, and I urge the people to come and to see what we are doing here.
Yeah, totally. I feel like you were definitely one of our first posters on the Creator Hub. I remember
Yes.
seeing your projection mapping videos, and I was super amazed. Yeah, what was that like? That was on Daydream, right?
Yes, I think that Chris from the Daydream messaged me on Instagram after the mapping projection at Light a festival in Dubrovnik. The festival is Lumiere.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided to use a local version for the mapping in Dubrovnik, and it was very interesting experience. I learned a lot, so I urge the people to put themselves uh, in, into work, because you can learn from working.
Yeah.
It's the I I'm I'm using I'm a user of many designer applications like a Photoshop and Illustrator, and I'm also a motion designer,
Mm-hmm.
and I pull my experience from that part of the designer thing. For this workshop, I started to explore as my project as video installation, but I decided that it can be a core a drama or a dance theater mixed with visuals and video,
Yeah.
and I uh, imagine it like a triptych with time delay and the input from a camera. But
Mm-hmm.
now I will show you what I use now as my practitioner to the touch designer.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I like to experiment a lot with the level possibilities of the of the uh, level talks.
Yeah.
So, for example, now we have a simple noise coming into the touch designer. So I have like a problem with the connection. So I'm if something is not working, I'll restart the. Uh,
It seems like it's running pretty smoothly to me. Yeah.
Now, I have this message for some days, so I don't know. It's my connection or.
Sure, yeah, we'll look into that. I feel like it seems like it's running smoothly. Doesn't seem like it's any cutting.
I
Um,
like to experiment with a lot of prompts
yeah.
in the talks, and I usually hold them very low, so I can mix easy maybe, or
Mm-hmm. And
I
what's
don't.
your inspiration for the prompts? Like, what is bringing you towards all
But
of these?
I was thinking, what do we remember from the people and the cities that were here uh, before us. We can remember some persons, but mainly we talk about uh, the buildings and the constructions that are here from the past. So I try to mix the. I have a, a question: can the concrete be the blood of the civilization? And
Mhm.
that's how I came to the concrete and the blood, and I especially like the mix that we can achieve uh, in the daydream, because we cannot see a real mix of something that we can see here. So it's a kind of philosophy, maybe, but uh, I also like to. Um, so if you make some small, I usually put one feedback
Mm-hmm.
before the talks, and I also put one level before the feedback, so I control the opacity and black levels of two level toxins.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it makes a very interesting new kind of interactions. And what I found that it's very good when you bring the signal into the talks, that it's already uh, um, uh, um, slightly diffused. So
yeah.
for example, this is the signal now.
Yeah.
If we add some a blur or some uh, uh, it's this is a threshold. Let me add some blur. Then you achieve some. Then you uh, achieve very interesting results. And if you mix this with the other opacities and black levels, you can achieve
Wow. And this is not changing any of the prompts or any of the
No,
like parameters. That's
it's
really interesting.
it's a simple levels on level top in the uh, feedback,
Yeah.
and one uh, level talks before the feedback. So I think that if we increase the opacity, we get this.
And do you have like a favorite setting for yourself that you really liked to sort of use for each of those parameters? Like, is there anything that you didn't like or something that worked better for the look?
I I like when the when the prompts are usually on a lower level.
Mm-hmm.
So when you mix this, you can mix. If you increase one for a bit, then it goes only there. So this I also want to keep low
Yeah.
on lower, and I also want to show you one other thing that I use. I'm certain that you all know NDI in.
What is
So
it for people who haven't heard about it?
uh, this was my discovery this summer, and I'm amazed how it works with easiness and with and you can connect another laptop through the NDI or a phone, or I mainly use my iPad. So from this knowledge of the of diffused signal, and on the Daydream playground, you have one settings with the color fluid.
Mm-hmm.
I said I have this similar app in my iPad, so I connect it with my computer, and then you can draw anything that you want.
Mm-hmm.
Some of uh, uh, the application for the iPad have the NDI out, like a tactile or so. Uh, this is the application that I use.
Whoa.
It has a different. The application is called a Fluid, and it has a different presets, but you can also make your own preset. So
Yeah.
maybe I can share my iPad uh, screen. With, this is NDA capture that works with the iPhone and with the iPad.
I see. So so that blue thing down there is being controlled by your iPad.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
And then you just okay.
Let me just okay.
Oh.
So
Hello.
I pull my Even when I scroll my
Your view changes. Wow.
view, that's changing a lot. So
How are you finding everything?
now it's completely matte.
Oh,
So uh, can you see it?
yeah.
This is the iPad app. Now it's maybe working a bit slow, but we can see. So you have some uh, presets here. And what is also good, it can listen to the sound.
Mm.
Now it's a bit maybe laggy, but
Mm.
and that's how I made my blood
In the output.
in the iPad.
I see.
So this is my blood.
Juan asks, how are you getting such a clear image? Yeah, your output quality looks really, really clean.
It's
Uh, are you
uh,
scaling it?
output. I
Yeah.
use. Oh, wait. I use uh, window comp at the end
Uh-huh.
also, and unfortunately my NVIDIA is not working now.
Oh, I
I
see.
I have a laptop 5090, but I cannot make it work. So if anybody knows how to help me, then
Sure, yeah. I could probably help you with that.
and
So
and basically now it's the noise and the iPad
cool.
inside. And I think that Juan is asking. I think that Juan is using 512 as input. Oh, pardon.
Oh, are you using?
I'm using 1024.
I see. Wow.
So
Oh, still at 17 FPS.
so that's my main advantage now that I see with using the online uh, Daydream, because otherwise locally if I push the resolution, I get like 8 to 15 uh, uh, frames in 1024. In
Mm-hmm.
512, I get 22 to uh, 24. So there are I have some favorite of this that I sent, that I saved. Pardon. Oh,
Oh, whoa.
it's
What is that?
a bit of laggy now, but
Uh,
and if you mix this with the levels and with the other stuff,
yeah.
then
Oh,
it's
you
getting
get a nice effect. Oh, you can really blend the two together. Wow.
So, and I want to show you. You know this tactile or no?
Sorry?
Let me show you one other app.
Oh,
So this is like a drawing up with some animation. So for example,
yeah.
this is what become when you draw a Daydream. It's basically an application where you draw.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it is not drawing, but this is something that I draw, and then you can zoom it and use it as you like.
Whoa, whoa.
Let me put some more
Yeah.
past.
Wow. Okay.
So if you need a wheel, then you can
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah. You can like
you
draw your own and then just like zoom in and select what you want.
yes, yeah. So for example, for the mapping in Dubrovnik, I used this.
Oh.
So if you want only an eye, you can have an eye or a mouth.
Oh, that's really, really awesome. And it like takes in all of the patterns too.
Yeah, yes. And for example, I was using also this one, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is what you did for the actual projection for the
Yeah,
building.
this is actually the facade of one famous building from 15th uh, s- uh, s- century, and we decided to do like live a concert
Yeah.
act with the piano and visual. So I was very happy that I had the chance to use this tool. I used only Touch Designer, no Resolum, no video mixer, no nothing. So
That's
and
super awesome.
let me show you with some other stuff, maybe.
You have so many in there. I love it. The starfish too. Wow.
For example, you can screen slow
Yeah.
or
Whoa.
go zoom.
Whoa. That's
It's
creepy.
a,
I love
it's
it.
a, it's a bit laggy.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sure that you all see this uh, tactile.
Mm-mm. What's that?
Tactile has its own NDI. This
Mm, I see.
and it works through the NDI. It is basically drawing and animating. So I will try to do something now. Oh, let me pull this noise. Oh, mm. levels.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do some animation here.
Oh.
You can pull it out.
Oh, you can. Oh, I see. Oh.
Let me put some. It is bit of already, and I choose maybe a wrong color.
It might be. Oh. Nice.
Then you can select it and you can animate it also.
Mhm. Oh, that's really cool.
And then you can use again these levels
Yeah.
and of course that I didn't use a lot this prompts. So for example, if we switch only, I have a question. Maybe you can help me in
Yeah.
the old versions of SD. When you go down to 0, it stays to generate. Now, when you close down to 0, it's dead.
Yeah.
So we
Interesting.
should ask maybe Dot
To change that.
to see what he can. Um, I hope to learn more of Touch designer because
Yeah.
I need it, and I'm happy that I can learn from such a good community that we have here. So thank you for understanding.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, Emil. This was a really fun project. I really liked the iPad part. I think that's like.
And see what can happen with just the
Yeah, just your iPad. It looked like it's like a gallery of
yeah.
products. It's amazing. Cool.
So we have to shout to stable diffusion guys, and then to stream diffusion, and then to dot
Yeah. All right.
simulate, and now to the Daydream, because it's online and it's very easy reachable, and it's a very good intro for AI video. So
Yeah,
I
that's a great way to
recommend
get involved.
the
Cool.
people to use it. So
Yeah.
you know that when you play a video, it will make a version, a digital of the video that you play. So it's very interesting too.
Yeah. Totally. Oh. Yeah, it's a really easy way to get involved into AI. It's the
Yeah,
feedback, the
it's
instant feedback. You learn what they're doing immediately.
yeah, it's also working with the phone, and you don't have to have the iPad,
Yeah.
except it's a little bit small. My challenge for the workshop was to work only with the possibilities of touch, but
Yeah.
I always like to pull my iPad into.
I think that's the best part, being able to combine everything. I think that I think like having all of the different sources makes it so interesting and more fun than um, just using TouchDesigner. So I'm glad you were able to get it all working. And before we end everything, um, could you share your profile? I'm sure people would love to also try out your project as well. This one is free to download.
This this application it's free and it's limited to with some stuff, but it's cheap, like a price of one coffee maybe. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, the iPad app.
yeah.
Oh,
And this my you can find me on. Can you see this? Yes,
yeah.
on Daydream, and I'm here.
Hey.
This is my project. I also use an iPad for the. My iPad is like a pen and a paper to me, and I am I can imagine how the touch designer app will look on the iPad.
Yeah.
You can find me on a Daydream and on Instagram and on YouTube. My name is same as on on the day on the Daydream
Okay.
also.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Emil. Really appreciate it. And thank you everyone who's been watching. If you would like to join our community, you can go by scanning the QR code at the top right corner. Um, but yeah, that's all we had for the Stream Diffusion track. If you would like to watch the scope version of this, my colleague Vibber will be hosting one tomorrow at the same time, also in the Discord. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.